Hey everybody, Almost Mythic here, back again with another Magic the Gathering Arena video, and today we have succumbed to the dark side. I have made it my life's policy to try to play as little Teferi as possible. I don't particularly care for the Teferi cards. I just don't like them. I think they're always just a little overpowered. But today we're gonna do it. We're gonna go right into the dark side. We're gonna get this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have fun doing it. So, real quick run through of the deck. Dovin's Veto, Counterspell, pretty good. Thought Erasure, and also I do want to state that I did get this from SBMTG's Twitter. He posted this list, and it looked like fun. You know, it's got cards that I do enjoy, like Uro and Nissa, Casualties of War, Krasis. I enjoy all of those. I hate this. Hate it, hate it, hate it. But we're going to move past it. It's a good card. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. Teferi is and is always going to be a good card. You might as well play it, right? And yeah, so that's this is pretty much a quick run through of the deck. 3 Thought Erasure, 2 Tyrant Scorn, 4 Growth Spirals, 1 Brazen Borrower, 4 Teferi, 1 Knight of Autumn, 3 Uro, 3 Extinction Event, 1 Tamiyo, 3 Nissa, 3 Casualties, and 3 Krasis. The mana base is pretty simple. I did add an extra planes from what he had. I kind of found myself honestly being short on white a lot. Not that the deck is too, white intensive, but I did find it to be a little short on white. So I added one of those. If it becomes a problem, I will go in and we'll switch it back in the middle. But yes, if you guys could like and subscribe, it really does go a long way to keep the channel running, and I do appreciate all the support I have been getting. I'd like to see that support continue and maybe get a little more. I do believe today, save and exit. Yeah, I did make a change. Today in the store, while we're here, yep, you got your 550 coins for 50 coins, so might as well grab those while you can if you see this video today. Alright, well we are going to jump into it and play a little, you know what, let's do it. Let's go ahead and try to climb it. Let's see how far we can climb today. This is what I would call a competitive deck, so let's see if it's competitive enough. Yeah, I had been playing a lot of the Gruul Trample. I'm thinking about doing a rehash of that here as we approach M21, just trying to keep as much entertaining content as I can. Up against Sklarm. It's fun. This is a bad hand. Yeah, I mean, we essentially have everything is uncastable. Obviously, we could draw into blue, and then this hand becomes very good. We'll wait to see what the opponent does. I think I may keep this, just see if we can draw into blue. Like, let's be greedy. If we draw into 2 lands, this hand is really good. So we're going to keep. I'm going to be greedy. Yeah, bad deck. Oh, we're not looking good. Bad deck to be greedy against, too. Alright, so if we draw a blue land here, we do real good. Okay, so we got Mardu. We did not draw a blue land. Okay, so we are not. This is why we do what we do. I keep 2 landers so you guys don't have to. That's the important part, is you should never keep a 2 land thing. Just Mardu a math. Interesting. Okay, so we have 3 now. Still nothing we can play. 1 more and we can Extinction Event. We would probably get rid of Even. Oh! Yeah, we lose. Yep. Mardu Winota. Alright, and they are waiting forever to resolve their triggers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we just lose. I mean, that doesn't matter. We weren't doing anything there anyways. We didn't get our 4th land. So yeah, that happened. Obviously, if we would have drawn a blue, we would have had a 4th land to exile a little bit of it, but it still wouldn't have mattered. We needed instant speed removal for Winota. Looks like we are not doing too hot right now. Okay, this is much better. I have a turn 2 Thought Erasure. Potentially a turn 3 Teferi if I draw the white, otherwise I'll Fabled Passage for it. We will keep. We got a black. No one. A black Manius here. Okay, so we will shock that in. Let's see what they got going on in this old hand of theirs. Okay, so this is green-black auras. Yeah, we can keep that casualties. Myers grabs. These are all essentially dead. We're not playing a whole lot of creatures. I did give them a zombie, but it's whatever. I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to grab a white, so I can cast my Teferi next turn, and I will probably just bounce there. Yeah, I'm just going to bounce their zombie. Now here, we could Knight of Autumn and destroy their Ephemia. So it is an enchantment, right? Yeah. It's not a bad thing. I don't hate it. Yeah. I mean, it gives them a little bit of play, but ultimately they were going to need to use that. They were going to, I mean, we were going to have to get this stuff out of their hand eventually, just so we could play our stuff. Getting dead weighted. And a Timber. That's absolutely fine. I still am running into where I don't have, you know, all of the dual lands. Well, sorry, not dual lands. Shock lands.
I have a plan.
Okay, that's a good draw. So they play their Timberhead again. And a Hateful Eidolon. Okay. So that gives us casualties. Let's plus it up.
Don't worry,
And
I
those
got
are
this.
on. So let's just see what they do. They should send Temerat at. Oh, so we're going to send both at Teferi. So I will just casualties here. So we're going to target creature, enchantment, land, and we're done. So that's the creature, that's the enchantment, that's the land. Oh, I should have targeted the Overgrown Tomb. Just in case, you know, for. That should be pretty much an auto scoop here. We will be able to control out the board from here. Next turn we're going to drop our Nissa and we're going to start laying some beats on them. We are going to lose a land. There's nothing we can do about that. Or we could. Or are they just going to rope us? Could flash out our Brazen Borrower. I don't hate it. It would appear that we have gotten roped. And it, unfortunately, when you play cards like this, and you play decks like this, you get roped a lot. Because people don't care. There's no face-to-face contact here in Magic Arena, so you get roped. That's what it is. I love the tattoo style art that they did for these cards. I'm very excited for them to come in. So that will, that's something we're going to do here on the channel. We're going to open these up when they come in. Really excited for it because gorgeous art, like gorgeous. And I want to say that might be the pithing needle one, if I remember correctly. Let's look at that while we got plenty of time. Let's go to Google. Let's go to Tattoo Art MTG. Yeah, so we have just gotten roped with the best of them. MTG Secret Lair. Because that didn't give me what I wanted. Yep, that is the pithing needle. So, big fan of it. Oh, I don't understand why people are like this. I mean, I hope that this is an internet connection problem, that the most inconvenient time. But more than likely, this person roped because they're a whiny little baby, I guess, who doesn't like the fact that those cards exist. So, I guess let's play Nessa.
In this land, we are all connected.
And let's plus up.
Here goes nothing.
Let's plus up Nissa. Can you submit 0? You can submit 0. Interesting. So we will black. There's blue.
Rise, my elemental friend.
So we will put a stop on their upkeep. Not that it matters. Pass to draw. That will thought erasure them. And we'll resolve. We'll take a Myers Grasp, and we will bend that. Well, let's keep that Fabled Passage, because that will help us replace the land we're going to lose. Not that it matters. The opponent is not playing here. They did exactly what I thought they would do. Like I said, I truly do hope this is just an internet connection problem, and not a I didn't get my way in the in the competitive ladder problem. But what do you do? This is part of the game, I guess. And it's a real problem with the let's just go ahead and good game them. Because if they're going to BM, we should BM too. It's a real problem with the what's the word I'm looking for? The fact that you're not face to face. When you're not face to face, it allows you do things like this. That was pure roping because I saw him playing with these packs. Okay, we are now in Platinum 3. So I've kind of been neglecting the play ladder, the ranked ladder, in respects to the. Let's see how far we are here. We got 14 days. Just a heads up right here. This is my friend code. If anybody wants to add me, I would be happy to do viewer games. We'll just throw that in there real quick for the people who make it 15 minutes into the video. But yeah, so there's that. We got 14 days left. We're going to try to grind as high as we can here these next couple of days. And obviously, with the approach of M21, yeah, you kind of have to keep it. So I will play this Triumph first. The Zagoff Triumph. In hopes that I draw an untapped black or blue source. Or blue or green source, not black. And I will say, for only having one Tamiyo in our deck, we run into an awful lot of them. And another mono red player. Sweet. Oh, that's beautiful. So that will give us Earl. Earl will go a long way. This should be absolutely fine. So we're doing pretty good here. We're drawing more casualties than we are any other card. So, lands included. So drawing more casualties than lands. We will put that Thorn Ball into play. Gain a little bit of life. Next turn we can Tameo. Blue. Green. Yeah, no, I would still need Hallowed Fountain. Not bad, not bad. So I am going to Tameo here. What I'm gonna try to do with Tameo, because I know she shouldn't live. We want to look for Extinction Event. Got one. Okay, so we will Extinction Event for Odd. That way Annex doesn't trigger, we get rid of all of this. And I hope that what I can do is draw 6 damage away from me in 2 Tam. That will kind of fill the bin up a little bit, so we'll be able to... Okay, got a further champion. So the only thing they'll have left... They're just going to go for it. I don't... And Torbrand. Because I don't think we lived. Yeah, no, I think we just died. Yeah, they went for it and they got it. Yep, mono red does mono red things. 1 turn too slow. It happens. And I do think that's going to be a big issue with this deck is decks like mono red and like super fast decks. It happens, you know. I mean, what does control lose to the most? Not being able to drop your 5th land, 4th land. Like, I mean, we had quite a bit of ramp there. We just, you know, it happens. So this is like this is what I would like to call a trap, but I'm gonna keep it. Cause you know, I got Surveil, card draw, gain life, wet ramp, yeah, we're gonna keep it. So we want this blue-green, we want the Zagoth Child again. Oh boy. So apparently they banned Agent of Treachery, and the whole world decided to run aggro. At least this is nice. And we will shock in a Watery Grave. Don't love it, but do what you gotta do sometimes. Ooh, Chance for Glory. Nice. We're gonna get rid of the Black Knight's Paragon. Nissa. We do have Nissa mana. Yeah. Next turn we're gonna Uro, so. They can't make a knight with words in there. Drill Bit. So they should take our Uro. That seems... Okay, so they're going to take our Teferi. Interesting. Interesting. We will shock in. You don't love doing that. Because they're getting to the point where Chance for Glory is going to win for them. We will put that Triumph in. That Thought Erasure is super helpful. As long as they didn't top deck a Drill Bit off the top, which I still don't understand why they paid full price for. Okay. So, I should be able to shock this in. No, we will Interstact. We will Thought Erasure away that Chance for Glory. Which is an instant. They could cast it. So we'll get rid of that. Casualties of War. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll keep that because we have 6. They're really not putting a whole lot on the board here, though. Issue. And I know that they don't really have to. Now, do I just shock in to get rid of the word? Frick's Modi. For the Spectacle. So we get 3 cards. So now I will Extinction Event for even. Get rid of that. We will play this tapped. We will probably not have a good time. Another worthy knight. Okay. So we go to 3. Breeding pool doesn't help. Adventures tab. We're just gonna keep ourselves alive.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
I will attack. It's got vigilance. I don't lose anything. Obviously, if they have a chance for glory, they win. I don't believe that deck runs more than. I think you just lose. Yeah. Yep, they should pump there. Yep. Good game. Yeah, we don't do well against aggro. So what I want to do, doesn't matter. What I want to do is, I think I'm going to switch out. Maybe go. I think I'm going to add an extra board wipe. So let's go ahead and we're going to tinker with this here a little bit. We're going to go in the middle here and tinker. So we want shatter. So I think we'll add 2 shatters. I think I only have 2 shatters. Yeah, pretty sure. I don't know, my recording thing's right where it would tell me how many I have. And we will get rid of 1 casualties and yeah, let's get rid of an extinction event as well. And obviously that makes us a little more white intensive, so you know the white we did add. Also, if any of you haven't got on and played your free arena cube draft, that was a good time. I recommend it. It was pretty fun. I don't like to record drafts on the channel just because the draft itself takes so long. We got blue. We don't have any white, but we are gonna try it. We play almost mythic magic here. Like we don't discriminate. We just bad at this game, but we just like playing it, right? So we got Esper, so this is more than likely Esper control, which means that we need a white mana here. They're gonna get there. Oh. So this is probably Doom. Is Esper Doom still running around? There's a mono black list. I saw kind of. Yep, this is Doom for sure. Esper Doom. That's a good giveaway. And we are not drawing white still. So we're just gonna pass. Look at us with our Sultai. But we are not. 4 colors. I added a plains and I still can't draw the plains. That's what we like to see. Their own Teferi.
You show remorse. I'll show restraint. Here.
Yep. This game's got to be kidding, right? I guess we're gonna play a 2/2 Graces. Not 3/2. Auto pay. Still no white mana. Oh. I'm a little butthurt right now.
That's more like it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So they get rid of their golden egg, which is nice. Unbelievable. That is blowing my mind.
I'll protect you.
Oh, I have literally nothing I can do. So next turn, we're going to play our Nissa, and we're going to get rid of their Teferi. Right now, they're just looking for Doom. And if they play it here, I'll pro, so they don't play. Hey, white mana! Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. That'll give me enough to cast a fairy. First, plus up, we're going to get rid of this Thornwood Falls in case they have removal.
Behold, nature's true power.
We'll go to combat. We're going to get rid of their Tethers. Okay, I'll take the damage. Instantly Kaya's Wrath. So nice. So I misplayed that, in case you're wondering. I should have played my Teferi first.
You'll thank me later.
I am just going to draw a card, submit 0.
Let's try this.
Yep. I screwed that up. I should have played the Teferi first. Not being a... There's the Doom.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Yeah. Yeah, you have. And I'm going to get rid of the Teferi. I will Tameo. I guess let's look for cancel. Let me look at the graveyard here, make sure I don't have it in there. They just scooped to a Tameo. Okay. Why did they scoop to a Tameo? Oh, because they don't, I can't see, it doesn't make me sacrifice, right? Now I gotta look at that. This is gonna be a weird deck. This is gonna be a weird video for everybody. Spells and ability can't cause us to discard cards or... Oh. Huh. Well, I suppose if you read the card, it tells you what the card does, right? Oh, Planeswalkers having passive abilities. I'm never going to remember that. I'm not. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Do we get greedy again? Let's mulligan. Let's see what happens. Hey, a playable hand. We will pitch the casualties. Obviously, this hand hurts. Like, a lot. And it's... mono. Okay, Tyrant Scorn is actually super helpful. I guess, like I said, I haven't been through the play ladder in a long time. I did not realize how much mono red there was. We missed out on the damage, right? And I am just going to Tyrant Scorn this now. Doesn't really matter, because technically you should do the untapped one, but like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm going to play their Steamkin. I'm going to play a Spitter, make their Steamkin bigger. And I probably am going to shock in for the Teferi here. We will bounce. I'm just trying to... Teferi in this is a card draw who's going to slow them down.
Might be a bad idea.
And is also going to protect me. Have a really good shot here that they're going to send at least 1 damage at that Teferi. Which is 1 damage that is not going at my face. Well, I mean, they did it right.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
So I think I have to play a Krasis for 2. I'll roll for Krasis for 1. That's bad. So I will life gain land, pass, draw. I will put the Triome in. Next turn I can Nissa. Never mind. I don't think I get it next turn. Let's just do it now. What a kick in the face. Today has not been kind to me. Oh, I did not tech for so much mono red. So I guess we're gonna hover right around Plat Tier 3 here. I have a mono black deck that I know I started this thing, but I don't think I ever finished it. That I saw floating around that I'm going to, after I record this, edit, well, not really edit, but get rid of my opening little, I always wait a little bit so I make sure that my recording started and everything. So after I get rid of that, this is doable. Keep. And it's against the Yorion deck, so we got a little bit. We'll probably lose to the counter heavy magic now. Where we reside right in that middle of we don't play counter spells, we don't play early enough threats that we can survive. You know, we're in that sweet spot that nobody wants to be in. Alright, opponent taking a long time here. Yeah, so the mono black deck I saw floating around seems to be pretty interesting. I'm gonna check it out. It's actually not very wild card intensive, so it is something that when I show it, you guys will be able to build it. So that's something. I understand not everybody is able to dump a bunch of money into a game. I am not I'm not surprised there, but it will be nice to get to display kind of a deck that, you know, you guys will be able to play. I mean, that's gotta scream growth style. Would love to throw Teferi. Or let's go to. And I have the white I need. Let's grab a green, I guess. I don't know, I probably should have grabbed the blue. We will Euro. That's nice. So here should be the Teferi. They always have it. We don't really have an answer for Teferis. We don't. That's runs surprisingly little Teferi removal, but that is helpful, because that is actually Teferi removal.
We will not fail.
And I will get rid of this forest, I think.
Harness the elements.
On the off chance, I guess you don't want to do that because it does tap for more, but
Now what?
the forest I need less. You know, potentially we could, like, there's the removals there. It's always there.
How rude!
Okay. So no part of me thought that was going to be what they did there. We're going to get rid of that Teferi and hope that they don't understand how any of that works. Because you can
The land shall comfort.
plus up to destroy my land, and I not like that. Black, black, green, green, 2. Yeah, I actually have casualties. This may be the turn that they just pay for their Yorion? Woman of the Sun. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and pay the life. It's not super important to us. What do we want to do? We are quite a bit of, well, not really. We could Growth Spiral. Draw the card to Crisis. Now we can go to combat. Yep. Like I said, I just want to keep them away from my land, so I am going to play this Uro. Get rid of this, of that. Come on. There's got to be an easier way to do this. If we do gain 3 life, draw a card, all the good stuff you want to do. This is exactly, I'm doing this specifically so that they don't touch our lands. I don't love making all my lands creatures.
The land fights for us.
Because, I mean, a board wipe is going to be devastating. Luckily they still, I didn't see if they scared that. That's what I was looking for. Get rid of that Heartless Act. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is... First thing I'm going to do is lay the beads down. So do I casualties here? Because I could casualties, hold up a Tyrant's Horn in case they want to bounce one of my lands. I mean, casualties doesn't feel great, but target enchantment land. Yeah, so we're just going to get rid of the Oath of Kaya and let's get rid of their white-black source here. It's not a super great one, and then I will shock this in, plus minus up.
Be wary of the ground.
Next turn I'm going to play a big old Krasis. Yep. That's why I held that open. Let's return that Howard. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that worked. Haha! Got one. Alright, well, we're approaching the 37-minute mark, so let's go ahead and, I think we're going to call it a day right there. Oh, look at that. And we get the sleeves. Nice. Yeah, so I think we're going to call this a video here. We will jump into the old pack store here and see what we can get. I am thinking about doing the pre-order stuff. Maybe do a little, let's do Eldraine. I ain't opened Eldraine in a while. But, you know, do a little Core 21 pack opening here on Arena. Just kind of talk. Alright, and we get a Stonecoil Serpent, my first Stonecoil Serpent. Nice. Alrighty, well, that is going to do it for today, guys. And if you did like the video, please do like and subscribe. It really does help keep the channel running. I do appreciate all your support. And you guys have a wonderful day and be safe.